Hello, Leo. Thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the They Lima Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Already shuffled. Let's see what we have. Alright, this energy drags through. I gotta remember that. All right. Now, this energy dragging through this whole time, on the other side is the Four of Swords. It's contemplation but lack of action I'm also getting. People seem to be thinking about what you're saying but not doing anything. And I feel like this is creating the whole what's about to happen situation here, because I'm getting the fact that people are listening and thinking but not doing is not working for you. They're thinking about it, they're absorbing it, they're willing to talk a little bit but not take action. This is not working for you. Everybody has their own thing, but for you, this is not working. I'm getting that over and over again. This is not working. This is creating some changes going forward is what I'm getting. Because I feel like you're coming forward. Are you coming forward? Or is it like it seems like it's a mutual agreement to talk things out. A mutual agreement to talk things out. You're coming forward with what you know. You got wisdom on your side. Things need to happen. Things need to be done. You're saying, like, this is how it is. This is what I'm seeing. This is how things have gone before. This is where I feel like if we go with this is how it's going to turn out. You got a lot coming out of you here. You're talking. You have no problem talking, but talking needs to lead to action. Talk now, then create action from the talk. Not this talk creates another talk, which creates another talk. You're not about that. You're like, we have one talk, and then we start doing something. And I'm getting what's happening here is you're telling things, explaining things, and ready to move, and the other side's like, nah, I need more time to think. I don't think you like that. You seem to back off. I don't want to say you're accepting that, but it's like you're like talking it out, saying your piece, saying what you're seeing, like, all right, this is what we're talking about, this is what I see, let's move, let's do this. And they're like, I don't want to. I want to think about this more. I'm not seeing you agree with it, but I'm not seeing you push against it. I'm seeing you just kind of back off from it. And I feel like that depends on you exactly how you're backing off. Because the other side is not doing anything, like they're talking, but they're not willing to do more than talk. I'm getting this is what happens between you and this other connection. You got the Death card. You're taking them out of the situation. Now, I do want to bring this forward. Like, if this is family or friends or work situation, even possibly even a work situation, it simply means you're removing their participation or their dependability on, like, they're not a factor anymore. When it comes to this situation or this subject, you're not allowing them to be a part of it. It doesn't mean you're cutting anybody out of your life. I'm getting that very strongly. But I do feel like when it comes to this situation, this subject, you're moving on without them and you're not including them in it. You're removing them from that. Because what I'm getting on your side is you got the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're standing here and you're cutting the ties from them, from the situation. I don't feel like they're cutting complete ties, but from the situation, you're just like, listen, you don't want to do anything? I need to do something. So I'm just going to remove you from the situation and I'm going on my own. And you seem to be making it quite clear. To me, it feels like you seem like you're just making it clear. You're moving on, you're getting things done. You don't know how you're going to make this happen without this connection, but you are. The Eight of Cups makes me feel like you know you're going to make it work out. You're just not sure exactly how you're going to do that. And the Queen of Swords is telling me you're not happy about it, but you're like, I'm not going to sit here and just stagnate. You can forget it. I'll handle it. You go your own way. I got this. I'll make it happen some way. I know I can do it. I don't know how, but I will. And you just do what you want over there. Just stay out of my way. I feel like that's actually coming out of your mouth. It's for some situations, for some of you, you're literally saying, stay out of my way. You want to think about it? You go ahead and knock yourself out. Just stay out of my way because I'm going to get it done and I don't need you. I feel like you're a little aggravated. Because that Queen of Swords makes me feel like you're a little aggravated, that they're not willing to move forward. You're not going to talk it to death. You refuse. All right, so you've made your decision to do that. Now you're looking for the answers on your own to how to make this happen. When it comes to this and what's going on in the environment, you have to be a little perceptive. You're finding other resources. I'm getting the Page of Swords as you finding other resources. I'm getting you might be actually touching base. No, with other people, not the same people. Other people to try to find other ways to do the situation without the people you were originally going to do it with. The Page of Swords is telling me you have to gain information, but I feel like it's one of those things where you have to watch and see how other people have done it to find out how you're going to do it. Because the situation you're moving on your own. So you're being very perceptive to see what's worked for other people. You're choosing what to do next based on that. It's more of a gathering information card is what I'm getting. You're asking questions, but for the purpose of pulling in information so you can plan on what you have to do next. Is that right? Okay. Now, the world comes in on your side next. You're moving forward. You pulled in that information. You got enough to know what to do next to get this situation going on your own or with other people, whatever you've decided to do. The original people are not connected at this point, but you've gotten things together. You've pulled resources. You know what you're going to do. The world hits. You're moving forward. New phase. New phase of this situation without the previous people, the previous group of people. And I'm getting as you move forward, you're very happy to have done it this way. Because I feel like it's very much in your control. You're making it happen. It's a lot easier than you expected. You're just continuing on forward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're getting it done. And where you're ending up is the Empress. It seems to be working out a lot easier when it's you at the helm and you're not having to go through a committee to get things done. I'm getting you hashing out on your own on this, where you're the person in control. You're the one who calls the shots. You don't have to depend on somebody else to call the shots. A lot easier. A lot easier. I feel like the reason you maybe don't do this or haven't in the past is because you wanted other people's input. You wanted to have other people have eyes on the situation to maybe have a little more security with it. But the way it worked out at this point, this time through especially, those other people were just holding it back and making the situation stagnate. When you set out on your own, move through a lot easier, a lot quicker, and the success was there. And it just, I feel like you're very comfortable just leading it your own way. I'm getting you're also considering reforming some support around you if you haven't already. But if you do so, it's going to be clear that you're the one calling the shots. You're looking for support, maybe like a sounding board situation where people tell you what they think, but they need to realize not only are you making the decision, but you expect other people to follow along after you have made the decision and support you in that. Because I feel like from here on out, on this, whatever this situation is, you're deciding that you're the one in control, you're calling the shots. People can give their 2 cents, but it's like advisement at most. If you don't like it, you're going your own direction and you expect them to go with you. And that's how you're handling this situation from here on out, because it worked better. Having the little committee thing did not work, whatever that means for you. Doing it on your own, you making the decisions, you calling the shots, got things moving forward, got things done. You're feeling a lot better about it. You feel like this is best for you. This is how this needs to work out. And I'm getting that's what this is about. This reading is about you just not feeling like you have to have a committee about whatever this subject is. It's a specific subject that you're moving forward on. And they're saying this subject, whether it be for example, if it's planning a vacation, I don't know why that's coming through, but it's coming. Or if it's about taking initiative at work and creating a project and making the project work out. You need to remove other people's 2 cents and you need to be the one in control, because that way things actually happen. They're saying that that's enough. People that this is meant for will actually get what they need out of it. So I'm going to let that be there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.